This is Cindy. Welcome to Coffee and Conversation. This is number 7. It's Monday, December 3rd, and I'm Cindy. This is Freeze Baby's Fiber Frolic. Come to you from Orlando, Florida, and I'm located on Ravelry as Cindy Lou Who for you, and on Instagram I'm Freeze Baby. I also have a Facebook, or no, not a Facebook group. I have a Ravelry group called Freeze Baby's Fiber Frolic Podcast. It's not very active right now, but I would like to get it more active. Give a shout out to pass along. Hi, Christy. I'm doing good. How are you? I just got started a little late today. It's nice and rainy here today. How about you? I bet it's hot up and rainy up by you too. I just been cleaning and trying to clean out my sewing room some more. I keep finding more crap that I need to get rid of and sort, and it's a never-ending story. I hope you're having a good Monday. Did you have to work today? Yeah, it's hot and raining here too. Yeah, good day to stay in and putz around and everything. So, yeah, I just been cleaning up. My cats are stalking me. Maybe one of them will wander in. I'm just trying to get some stuff done. I put a few of my holiday decorations up today, and I got a lot more to put up. It's great to see you too. Well, talk to you anyways. Yeah, I've been trying to I want to get on a regular schedule of doing live on Mondays. I don't know about, I've got a bunch of stuff I've recorded that I need to compile and get out another one, but seems to be a little bit easier to do this because then I don't have to do any editing. So, but have you been doing any holiday knitting or crocheting? I got a bunch of my votive cups done. I gave all but one of them away. I want to make some more and make some cup cozies too. When I was digging through stuff today too, I found this mug that I've had for years that I got at the thrift store. I thought it was cute with the sheep on it. So I decided to use that tonight. I'm drinking some tea. I'm trying to get off my Diet Coke and coffee a little bit. I've been drinking decaffeinated coffee. Yeah, cup cozies are nice. I'm drinking cranberry autumn. I figure that's a good thing for fall and holiday season. So, but I found some. I had one several years ago. I had won a packet with a bunch of stuff from the Orange Blossom Yarn Crawl, and I found a bunch of the. I found the basket of all the stuff I want. I should go grab it really quick because I could share that with people. Right here, are you hiding? I didn't mean to disappear. I'm right here. Yeah, every year here in Central Florida we have the Orange Blossom Yarn Crawl, and I don't always make it to all the shops, but at every shop you can pick up a raffle ticket and drop it. And you drop it in, and each shop has their own raffle prize, and then there's a grand raffle prize. Well, I ended up winning the prize for the shop near my home shop, so I was all excited. I mean, I guess it had a lot of stuff in there. Well, one, it came in this great basket, so that was cool. And then it also came with some gift cards, which I already used years ago. But I thought this was cool. This is a needle keeper. It's felted, and it's got some little applique on it and a button, and then you turn it over on the inside. Then there's enough room for I would use it for crochet hooks. I don't think either that or for some of my smaller straights, because a lot of my straight needles are pretty big. So I thought, that's cute. I'll figure out something for it. Because it's got short and long. pocket. So I thought that would be cool. And then, or I might, if I ever get up to 100 people, I'd like to do a giveaway. But, and then I also got this kit. I'm going to take the pattern out. Let's see. It's sealed up pretty good. I think this came, it must have come as a pack. Well, it's been sealed really well. Hermetically sealed. Well, first off, it comes with this garter 50 garter stitch gifts to knit was what it must have come out of. But, Universal Yarn Company. But I thought that was pretty. It's like a cowl. Hi, Sarah Mae. I'm just kind of showing some stuff I had won a while ago from a Orange Blossom yarn crawl. And then it came with some Universal Yarn Deluxe Worsted Superwash in a kind of like a cream color. So that was pretty. I don't know if I probably wouldn't make it for here. I'd have to send it to someplace cooler because it's you know, pretty worsted weight yarn. So, but it's really pretty. So we'll see. Yeah, here in Central Florida we have the Orange Blossom Yarn Crawl every year. I think it's in March. And one year I won the raffle prize from one of the yarn shops. And I was digging through my stuff today and found it, and I thought, oh, cool. And here's another one I got. It's a package from Rowan Yarn. It's got some, well, first off, they stuck some yarn in here. Another thing of wool worsted. That, you know, that might be really pretty with that other cream color as a stripe. Oh, 35, yeah, it's cold up there. I was in North Carolina for Thanksgiving, and it was down in the 20s. This would be pretty as a combination, wouldn't you think? Because they're both worsted weight wool, pure wool, superwash. Interesting. That might be good for a cowl for, you know, for somebody as a present in a warm or cooler climate. Let's see what they got in here in the Rowan book. Looks like it's just all color samples of their yarns. Doesn't look like there's any patterns in here, but that's all right. I've got lots of patterns, and I could also look up. Some of their, you know, look up on some of their by yarn weights on Ravelry. How are you doing today, Sarah Mae? Yeah, I think that'd be pretty. So that's cool. I think I'll actually put them both with this pattern in the bag. All this yarny goodness. I really have too much stuff. I found a whole bag full of alpaca sport weight too that I had gotten. I was going to make some hats. Doing good here. Can't complain. It's actually warm and rainy here today, but it's supposed to get down to the 70s again, but that, you know, that's better than 80 something. What else did I get? Oh, and then I got this another package for this yarn. It's a kind of a fuzzy baby boucle kind of. It's called Snowflake Double Knitting from Sirdar. I love Sirdar. I use a lot of Sirdar. And then it came with the pattern for different kinds of booties. So I'll probably make the boys. Actually, a friend of mine just told me she's having a boy. So I think that'll be perfect. So I'll probably have to be starting a baby project pretty quick here. And then here's another one. It's a another thing from Universal Yarn. It's a cowl, which is really pretty. And then the yarn that comes with it is kind of, they must have gotten some donations from Universal Yarns, because a lot of these kits are, but this is a really pretty, it's almost like a roving yarn, and it's also universal. It's called bamboo bloom hand paints. So it's actually, wow, it's not all, it's rayon made with bamboo, 44% wool, and then 8% acrylic. So half of it is made out of bamboo. That would be soft. I might actually keep that for here because I just got some yarn to make more blues because I wanted to start using more blues because I have a lot of pink and purple, but I don't have a lot of blues, and I like all colors. So I thought, what the heck, I might as well. And if I don't use it, I'll give it to one of my family members. What else do we have in here? Ooh, I got a bunch more. Holy cow. And then here's another kit. This is called the Buchanan shawl from Sweet Georgia yarns. That's pretty. I've never done anything with Sweet Georgia yarn, but this is one I could use here. I bet even if I didn't want to use this, this pattern, I could do something with from Kristen because she's got a lot of the fine weight. This is merino and silk, 50-50. Isn't that a pretty color? And this is also by Sweet Georgia. Wow. And you can't tell from this, but it's got, it's not hot pink. It's got some peachy undertones to it. It's kind of like a tonal. So that would be pretty. I like that. So I got that one. I think I'm getting to the bottom of the barrel pretty soon here. I forgot how much stuff was in here. Yeah, I love merino and silk. It's actually my favorite combination. I'm doing my stuff in it now. Let's see. And then the last one is another one from Universal Yarn. Ooh, this is pretty. It's called the I Heart You shawl. Isn't that pretty? And then it came with some yarn, but that it's not Universal Yarns. I need to get busy. What? It's deleted. Maybe it was too personal for her. Oh man. So this is oh, this is cool. This is sock yarn that's wool free. That's very unusual. You know, at one point I was having problems with wool, not the lanolin in it, but with my breathing and stuff. But this is 93% acrylic. So if you don't like acrylic yarn, it wouldn't be great. But see, I use acrylic all the time. That's pretty. Yeah, I love sock yarn. I think 95% of my yarn is sock yarn. And I'm always looking for lighter weights that I can use here. And then the only other thing I have are some odd yarns from ice yarns, which I know I've seen it a little bit more often now. This is cotton and polyamide, and it's a fingering weight. And then this is just black. And this is called Camel Cream. It's 10% wool. Yeah, I've never used it either. I've seen it on some of the shows like from Rhinebeck or, you know, some of the other shows, but I don't even know where they're based out of. Interesting. These might be good together as a combination because, oh, you do love it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I'll have to try it. And it's got tencel in it. I like textile. Oh, okay. It's out of, I can't tell where it's out of. But it's cool. I'll check it out. This might be good as a striped cowl or, you know, or scarf or something. I don't normally wear these colors, but I will let you know, Sarah May. But it might be good for a gift or something. So that's cool. And I think that's the end of it. Oh, that's so cool. Another thing I found when I was digging around today. You guys don't realize how bad my Hello Kitty addiction is, but if I ever get the other side of my room here cleaned up, I'll show you. I have got so much Hello Kitty, but I found this. I had gotten this. Oh, I know I don't do a lot of stash acquisitions anymore, but if I dig out something good out of my stash, I will find you. But this, I got this. My cats are fighting. I used to have a Hello Kitty store in Celebration, Florida. I used to go to, and I think I got this. I got it for a sock yarn kit. It's a makeup kit, but wow, that's great. I'm gonna have to use it again. Will you two quit fighting? Yeah, I love Hello Kitty, and I've been addicted to her for 30 plus years. So let's see. I actually have a finished object. Actually, it was three finished objects. I posted it on the group the other day. It's my votive candle. I've got a set of patterns from Sarah Sachs that makes a votive candle and a cup holder or a cup cozy. And I think I've got some other stuff like mats. And I haven't done a lot of um, stuff for Hanukkah. But we're a diverse family, so I still have a lot of my Christmas stuff, but yeah, it's a Jewish star. Yep. And but I don't do Christmas anymore unless I have my friends over that are Christian. I actually have done single. I used to have parties for my single girlfriends that didn't have anywhere to go, and because I like to cook Christmas stuff, and I always have a lot of I always love and entertaining people, so I have them over once or twice. And I always do Christmas with my neighbor next door too, because I'm usually my boyfriend sometimes works the holidays. So, but I'm diverse. I'm putting everything. I've got some of my Christmas decorations up and some of my Hanukkah decorations up. Let's see what else I got. I also have a hole, which is a half finished object. I would love to have a meetup. I really would. I finished one of my socks for my sister. I started the other one. This is from the lady who does the bakery bears with her husband from the UK. She has designs. Oh, yeah, I would love to meet everybody. Have a meetup. Someplace, maybe even, either if not Florida, maybe someplace kind of halfway in the middle of the country. I think we should all go over to KB's house. We can play with our chickens. So, yeah, so I've been working on that. I love socks, and that's from she had a 3-month sock pattern for Beatrice Potter called Mrs. Potter Socks. So I bought the 3 patterns. That's true, yeah. Should be easy to get to Sarah May Drive-In. Now that I've actually driven somewhere besides flying to Minnesota. Usually when I go traveling, I just make it as far as Minnesota or California, but all the California relatives have moved into North Carolina and South Carolina, so that's why we were up in there for Thanksgiving. Let's see, what else have I got? Oh, another one of my Hello Kitty bags. I'm still working on I've been making some progress on my granny stripes. I had all these yarns that I had gotten last year for a Hanukkah, like an advent calendar, but it was a Hanukkah calendar. I do have a lot of mug rug patterns. Sarah May, if I get a chance, I'll post them on the link here, because I know I have them. I just pulled them out too. Actually, I have them right here. I'll dig them out and I'll post them in the notes for this podcast, because if you go on to Ravelry, you can find them. Now mine are most of mine are knit, but I do have some crochet ones. Most of them are like round. Most of my mug rug patterns are round. Actually, this is the one I use the most right now, and this is just it's just a square, and it's seed stitch on either end. But yeah, that's easy. But yeah, I'll dig up some patterns. I actually have some sitting here made up. They're for gifts for people. I just have to get them out in the mail. Okay, well that's all right, Christy, because there's lots of crochet ones too. These are the ones I've been making up for everybody. It's just a mitered square knit, but you could do the same thing with crocheting, like any kind of. And this is another one, just like the other one I showed you. If you did like a square with single crochets, or even some of the dishcloth patterns, like the grannies, some of the easy dishcloth patterns, you could just make them small. And yeah, and I just put the fringe on it. So you could do that with crochet too. Just make it a square and put on the, put the fringe on. So those are easy. So I thought, yeah, those will make great gifts. So I gotta get those in the mail. Um, they don't have to be in the mail for Christmas or anything. So I've been, I've got tons of scraps balls of yarn from socks and from that last year when I did that Hanukkah long. Actually, so I've made some progress with my, and I'm doing it with the fingering weight. So I'm using a smaller hook. It's a 3.0 millimeter small. These are not the expensive Clover ones. I got these at the thrift store for $3 as a set. So, but they're great. I love them. I like that rubber around them. They don't move at all. So what I'm doing is I've been doing it kind of almost like a fade. I'm trying to keep color groups together and then fade into another color. As long as I have the colors that have the mixes. Some of mine are solid, but I thought, hey, that would be great. So now I'm in the greens, and then I think next I'm going to fade into the blues and then the purples and then start over again. But I thought this is great. Now I'm making this really long. It's at least double bed size, if not queen size. I thought it would be by the time my stepson's done with college, maybe it'll be ready. It's actually going to be it would be pretty colors on the scarf, but this is actually going to be a blanket. It's a granny stripes blanket. So it's double bed size. I'm going to keep going. So I just started it. So it'll be a long process, but it's mindless, and I do it a lot because I like to watch TV, and I can't, if I'm working on some of my other stuff, I can't concentrate. So yeah, it'll be a blanket. When a lot of the people are doing the granny stripes, or they're doing, if you're a knitter, they're doing the cozy memories, which is the same stitch as those mug rugs, the mitered square. But I figured, now I'll just do this. I need more crochet projects. I'm ready to, oh yeah, I would love those T2C blanket. I want to do that as a baby blanket next. But I want to do more crochet stuff because it goes faster for me. I don't seem to get as bored with it as I do with the knitting. I'm such a slow knitter, and I'm still doing my Klein shawl, which is turning out great. It's just, what it does is you start really small and then you keep going until you get to the halfway point, and then you reverse the colors. So the teal one will be the second half primary color, and then the cream will be the other half. So it's kind of a cool shawl, and it's an easy knit. It's just basically all garter stitch, but it's a lot of fun. So those are the main projects I'm working on. I'm still working on my penguins for my Christmas stocking. Thank you, Sarah May. I don't know. I just I love doing this, and I've been doing it for a long time. I still feel like a beginner though. There's so many beautiful things that you can crochet, that like some of the motif stuff that Kristen does. I'm like, holy cow. I mean, I've always been really good with granny squares and straight, shell stitching and stuff. Although I thought the Morgana shawl wasn't too hard, so I probably could handle. I've got a book of her. I mean, I've got a pattern of hers that I had bought years ago in one of her books, and I need to get back to it because it's a really pretty shawl. That it's actually stars, and they're 6-pointed stars. So I'm doing them with it's like a deep navy with beads on it. Well, I haven't gotten anything done. I think I've done one motif, and it's probably at least 5 years ago. So I'll get started on that again. What else are you guys working on? I'm just I'm such a podcast addict, but everybody's doing the vlogmas right now, so they're doing stuff every day, so it's hard for me to keep up. Thankfully, they're only doing them like 10 minutes or so. Have you guys seen Gypsy Rose? She's out of, I think she's out of New Zealand. She's quite the crocheter, and I love Tabitha's Treasures, and I've gotten to meet so many new people, and I'm trying to catch up, and I'm trying to give shout outs for everybody. And of course I love Allie from No Catchy Name, and I have I have to catch up on some of my other ones. And of course Ruthie, and oh gosh, see, I need to start. Right, I'm gonna start. Yeah, she's cool. I'll start making lists of my favorite podcasts again on my notes. I've been really bad about when I do the lives. I don't always remember to do the notes afterwards, but I'll try to. Now that I'm still not working, I'll try to remember to do it. And because I want to pass the word about different podcasts. I know there's a lot of us out there that are small in numbers. I don't really care if I get really big, but I'd still like to give shout outs, and I gotta get my camera set to the point. Ruthie did a tutorial a couple weeks ago. I saw, but yeah, I don't think she's. I have to. She's been under my radar. I need to stalk her. So, and there's a couple other ones I just can't remember the names of that I just started watching. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Kristen's coming up on a year already. I started watching her when they kept cutting my hours at work, so I wouldn't go into work until 10 o'clock, so I could catch her in the morning. That's why it's been nice getting to know everybody from there. And you see my Hanukkah shirt. It's Han Solo. Keep the Han in the Hanukkah. I thought that was funny. I bought one for me and my boyfriend and my stepson. So I have my llama shirt too. I'll have to wear it one day too. Yeah, I wonder what I hope Kristen's move went really well. I know today she was saying she overdid it with her arm. No job yet. I'm still looking. I've had a couple of interviews. But yeah, I'm even looking into maybe doing stuff at home, and I'm gonna start selling stuff on Ravelry. It's just a matter of getting enough stuff together to start listing. I want to do dog sweaters and probably do hats and maybe project bags, and tea cozy stuff that I can knit or crochet really fast or sew really fast, because I don't want to do anything really labor intensive. I have a friend up in Maine who's a dog sitter, and I was my Ravelry name is Cindy Luhu for you, but it's CINDILUHU for you. Actually, let me write it down and hold it up. Oh, this is not working. My pen's all dried up. Let me see. Oh, I've got pens here. Okay, this will work. I know, I've made so many friends on Ravelry over the years. I was one of the first people on there back in 2007. Here you go. Cindy Luhu for you. And then on Instagram, I'm Freeze Baby. It's so cute that Kristen calls me Freezaby, but that's me. It's probably backwards, of course. I don't know. Maybe. I don't do it Instagram. I'm old. I need to get better at that. I do really well with Facebook and Ravelry and YouTube. I've gotten better in the last year. Oh, good. Okay. Because see, on mine it looks like it's backwards, but you never know. So, yeah. I might do a D-stash too. I got to decide how I want to do it. I know some people do it on eBay. I don't know. I have a lot of yarn. And it's good yarn. I'll never get through it. I'll keep my acrylic because I do like to do granny squares and stuff. But I got some of my fingering weight yarns. Actually, I have a whole bunch of stuff in here that's my older yarn, but it's beautiful. I'm not going to dig it out, but it's lace weights and it's sock yarn. I started seriously buying the sock yarn about 15 years old. I will let everybody know because it's crazy not to share the love. So, and I won't charge a lot because I need to de-stash. If I end up moving into a smaller apartment next year, we wanted to wait a couple more years because my goal was to get in a 55 plus community after my stepson is done with college. Oh, I know, don't we all? Yeah. But the place we were going to really move into, it was 55 plus, but now they've changed it to 62 plus. I said, oh crap. So I'm too old I'm not too old. I'm too young for that yet. But I don't know. We'll see. But I gotta have at least 2 bedrooms. I have a 3-bedroom right now, and it's nice because I have a lot of room. Yeah, right. You're right, Christy. I don't see it's a problem, but I get anxious when I see how much crap I have. I have a lot of stuff. I gotta tell you, between my knitting stuff and my quilting stuff. Oh, I know. Oh God, that's great, Sarah May. Cool. Yeah, I have gotten a lot of. I have a whole cloth quilt. If you're a quilter, it's what is a whole cloth quilt is. It's all muslin, but it's big, and it's got a very intricate design drawn on it, and then you just quilt it. And the whole thing about the quilt is the quilting. Well, I don't hand quilt, but I had got it at a garage sale for like $5, probably 12 years ago, and it's in my closet. Like, what am I gonna do with it? So I think I'm gonna post to one of the quilting groups and see if anybody wants it because it's a shame because it's beautiful. But like I said, I don't quilt, and hand. At least I don't do the hand quilting like I used to. I've got a whole file cabinet full of quilting stuff. Um, I do want to eventually get. I have an applique quilt that I want to do, but it bothers my hand. Yeah, quilting is. If you do the piecing on the machine, it's easy. If you're basic quilting, it's easy. I mean, and nowadays you can buy the stuff already cut and stuff. But I used to be a real prolific quilter. I made my sister a king size one for her 25th anniversary. Well, they've been married 50 years now, so and I've gotten getting rid of a lot of them. I have some quilt tops, smaller ones, to finish up, but I don't know. I just with quilting and sewing, you have to pull everything out and then put everything away, especially when you got cats that like to play with the thread. So I do have a sewing desk now that I had gotten free on somebody was getting rid of it, and it's in pretty good shape. I don't have a fancy sewing machine that drops in or anything, but it works, and it also gives me a desk that I can set up in, and it came with a needle cabinet too. So, and God, it's amazing what you can find for free, or I've my headboard I got back in 2004. Oh, I'm drinking it's cranberry autumn tea. I got this at Barnes& Noble. It was on sale before Thanksgiving, so I thought, what the heck? There's a lot of it in here, and it smells like Christmas to me, And so, this is a mug I had gotten at the thrift store, so I had to use that. Yeah, it's good. And then I get ginger honey at my local farmers market that I go to on Sundays. So It's good. Yeah, I love sheep too. Don't we all? God love them. They're helping our habits. So, yep. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have sheep. We didn't have sheep and bamboo and well, silk. Yeah. Um, it's funny. Oh, speaking of old yarn, uh, anybody do lace weight? I have this yarn. This is Yager spun wool and silk in the lady slipper color. I bought this maybe in 2002, 2004. It's 5,000 yards, you guys. Oh my God. I don't do lace weight. I would have to double it up if I was going to use it. Or originally what I was going to do is I was going to make scarves out of it for breast cancer survivors. You know, I had good intentions, and this whole yarn, there's this lady called Sarah's Yarn. I don't remember where she's based out. She's still around. This whole thing was only 30 bucks. I'm like, holy cow. Of course, I've never done anything with it, but I just can't. Yeah, it's a lot. That's enough for several good sized shawls. So, I might make it someday, but, and it's, of course, it's my favorite color, so, I don't know. But that's been sitting on my shelf, you know, for 14, 18 years, something like that. So, oh well, that's all right. Yeah, I haven't used lace weight much. Fingering weight is about as small as I go. Because if I try to Misu, my cat is beating up his sister. Misu, be nice. Little brat. Yeah, last week I had Tira in here with me, and she's a sweetheart. Her brother is picking on her. Misu, quit. Yes, you. Oh, you big old bully. All right. This is my Misu. He's my big baby. He thinks he's the alpha male, so he beats up on Tira. But he's a pussycat. I mean, he's a chicken shit is what he is. But he's so pretty. He also is my model for my dog sweaters. So, but my cats are Tira, Misu. Tira and Misu. They came from the same litter. You're such a big baby, aren't you? Oh my goodness. Oh, he's not as fat as his sister, but he's very thick. You're very thick, aren't you? Yeah. He tolerates me. He's actually my most cuddly of my cats, aren't you? You want to go down? Okay. Quit picking on your sister. So anyhow. Yeah, I like animals. But what else is going on, you guys? Anything, you know, I'm looking for ideas of what to do for the my podcast. I think I'm going to start reviewing some of my books or doing some reference because I have yeah, he loves me. And I have I was thinking about doing. Oh, really? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I have a friend who's got a cat who thinks she's a dog and a dog that thinks he's a cat, and they play together. They're pretty cute. Yes, Mama loves you, but you're mean to your sister. But I'm thinking of starting to do some, you know, I've got a lot of good books for teaching you on knitting and specifically on socks and stuff. So I'm thinking about maybe start doing some review or some tutorials. It's hard to do tutorials if you don't have the right kind of setup. You know, I'd need a table and a stand that could hold my camera up over that. So that's going to be kind of hard because I would like to do some needle felting tutorials or the free-form crochet. I think for next week's podcast, I'll pull out my needle felting and stuff. Free-form crochet is easy because basically what you do is you get some like latch hook fabric and you cut out the shape you want and then you crochet into it. Oh yeah, it's cool, and you can crochet purses and stuff out of wool, and then felt it in the washing machine, and then you take the needle felting and you can put designs on it. Like if you go into my Ravelry, now that you have my name, I've got a lot of pictures of different things I've needle felted. I've made purses and oh kipa, which is yarmulkes that we wear, um, all kinds of different things, and it's not hard. It really isn't. Excuse me. Felting, you just put it in. I usually, when I felt my stuff, I put it in a pillowcase and then put it in with some tennis shoes or lots of jeans and let them go. Oh, good. Yeah, do that. Um, because Ravelry is such a good resource and stuff. I stalk other people all the time to get ideas. It's so cool. What else? Oh, when I was digging around my stuff today too, I found it's that time of the year. I'm looking for Hanukkah stuff, and it's got all kinds of stuff in here. Sweet May, that's easy to remember. I'll remember that. Has Captain Housekeeper been on much lately? I've kind of like the middle of the day. I always lose track of people, and I haven't remembered seeing him lately. I saw his picture of his oh dear. I saw his picture of his Christmas tree. Okay, Christy, thanks for coming on. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while either. We'll have to start bugging Drew to tell him we miss him. His hair misses him. He's such a funny guy. I like him. And now that he's getting his house done, maybe he's actually, enjoying it. Night, Christy. Yeah, I really like him. Sarah May, have you checked out Mimi Loves Yarn yet? She's awesome. Her and Setta's place, they're good. They're two of my favorite people. Who else? I'm trying to think of who else I can tell you about. No, I don't know. I've found so many new people lately. Let me see. What do I do with my little piece up? Let me see. I can write out some more notes. Yeah, I love Setta. Let's see. Mimi Loves Yarn. That's hers. Who else? Yeah, there's so many people. I'm gonna having to start take notes and write them down in my things. I think I'm gonna wrap it up too. My honey's getting ready to go to work. Yeah, she's very cute. She's a friend of Setta's too, so I found out about Mimi through Setta. So yeah, a lot of fun. But you have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow morning probably on Kristen. Have a good night, and I'll catch you tomorrow morning. I haven't come up with a catchy goodbye yet. It was great chatting with you too. You take it easy and have a great night and happy stitching. Take care.